Stay golden. What's going on, guys? Zen here, coming from Holy Kinetics. We're here to do another product review. We're gonna be reviewing the Rivalus Rival Wave Vanilla Protein. Let's dive into it. As far as my thoughts on protein powders, I think they are a good tool that can be utilized in your journey. They are very good as far as supplementations. They can also be utilized in the direction of meal replacement. Not every protein is the best when it comes to being a meal replacement now, but they can be utilized in that fashion. They can be utilized in cooking, regular consumption, and beverage thereof. They have convenience, whether that be whey, whether that be isolate, whether that be plant-based, whether that be organic, whether that be natural from the food that you eat. Protein is something that's very vital. To incorporate something like a very good quality protein powder, I feel is vital in your journey, especially one that your body actually agrees with. Everybody's gut microbiome is very different. You gotta understand how certain things, as in certain foods, affect you. You know, just because one food affects someone else in a certain way doesn't mean that it's gonna affect you the same way. Not everybody can handle cheese, hence why we have lactose intolerance, or not everybody can be able to consume dairy. Not everybody's able to consume plant-based products. Some people aren't able to consume soy, and we already know the impact of American-based soy with its, its consumption and its impact on hormonal levels and things of that sort. To be able to find something that's what I would call a good quality protein source is very key in your journey. So as always, I'm gonna include a supplement facts for you guys, and please follow along with me, and let's go ahead and take a look at this right here. So we have our calories, which is at 120. We have our total fat, which is at 1 gram, saturated fat 0, trans fat 0. Cholesterol is 30 milligrams, is 10% of your daily value. Sodium is 140 milligrams, that's 6% of your daily value. Total carbohydrates is 3 grams, that's 1% of your daily value. Dietary fiber 1 gram, 4%. Total sugars is 1 gram, including 0 grams of added sugar. Protein is 24 grams, and that's gonna be 48% of your daily value, right? Vitamin D is 0, calcium is 140 milligrams, iron is 0, potassium is 260 milligrams. So as we can look here, we have, just your standard protein as far as calorie amounts. The sugar's not too much, sugar is very low, which is always good. We're always looking for that when we look at a basic protein. There is no fat. Carbohydrates is on the lower side. So let's get into these ingredients right here. So we actually have a protein blend that we're looking at, and we have whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and then whey protein hydrolysate. So the reason why you're seeing a blend is because this mix that you're seeing here is whey protein isolate. Now, what is an isolate? An isolate is when they take the protein molecule and they basically put it in a centrifuge, in a sense. They separate the protein molecule and they take out everything else. So what is everything else? You're taking out the things like, say if it's a whey protein, you're gonna take out the milk, you're gonna take out the whey, the particles of the whey, the main big particles of whey. You can also take out some BCAAs by doing this, and you strip it to strictly just the protein molecule itself, making it an isolate because they isolate the protein. Natural and artificial flavors, that's normal to see. You're gonna see natural and artificial flavorings just because you have to have some amount of artificial flavoring in there, in my opinion, for it to honestly taste good. And this is not coming from someone that just, in a sense of saying it for it to taste good, with various businesses and get an idea for what flavors should taste like and how flavors should be if you try to market them. You have to make sure that you have a product that actually tastes good. If your product doesn't taste good, it can do all the great benefits that you want it to do. It's not gonna sell. So it's like, comparing apples to apples. So you really do have to be mindful of that. It's gonna be in there. And like I said, it's normal to see. So let's look at some of those other ingredients that we have. We have lecithin, xanthan gum, and cellulose gum. All of those are gonna be thickening agents and basically powders that are gonna be utilized to keep the consistency of that powder the way that it is, and basically keep it to remain stable. Xanthan gum is used all the time, especially in cooking. It's meant to be, it can be used as a thickener, it can be used also as a binder in certain aspects. So, and that's gonna be needed because you can look at this next ingredient that we have right after the sucralose, which is an enzyme blend. Remember how I said with an isolate, they isolate the protein molecule from everything else. So what this means is they more than likely strip the protein molecule that they have all the way down to just the molecule of protein itself. Then with an enzyme blend, put the rest of the aminos that they have in here. And we're gonna get into that in a second. The enzyme blend is put all the way at the end. And if you can look, the enzyme blend is also at the bottom. The enzyme blend is also the smallest amount that is inside of there. You also see something that says Proteases Aminogen. Now, Aminogen, again, is one of those names, and you see the little R afterward. It's meant to be a trademark name. The same thing that we've talked about in some of our other videos, looked at the topic of nitrazine, or things like estrogen, and things like Glycerpump. All these are trademark names of products that are used within the community to be able to sell just different things. And if you just look at it and break down the term, you can tell what it is. It says Aminogen. What is that? It's just your basic amino blend. Okay, that's all that it is. It's just meant to sound fancy, to try to make it sound like it's a new product that you've never heard of. And then we have lactase, normal to see milk product. Now let's also look at the side label here, and I'll also include a picture of that in the corner. As you can see here, you know, we have fast acting whey proteins, 3 of them. So like we said, that was the 3 that we did see that was marked in the list. So they are in fact correct in that manner of saying that there are 3, and there's 3 within the supplement list that you can clearly see. Now remember when I said about the amino blend at the end, or the Aminogen product that was marked all the way at the bottom of the ingredients list, that is that BCA blend that we're looking at right there. You have 5.5 grams of BCAs. And what is that breakdown really gonna be? Again, what is a BCA? BCAs is gonna be your branched chain amino acids. That's leucine, isoleucine, and valine. If you wanna know more about that, please check out my other video. I have a whole series that I dedicated just talking about BCAs, and a couple of shorts that I also put on my page. So please go check that out if you wanna go into a more deep dive of what BCAs are and what EAAs are. But in this regard, we have 2.4 grams of leucine, 1.7 grams of isoleucine, and then 1.4 grams of valine. 5.5 grams of BCAs, that's gonna be your average amount that you usually see in almost any kind of BCA supplement product. Your BCA supplement products that you see that people use as, you know, drink supplements, they're gonna be anywhere from like 3 to 8 grams of BCAs, and that's usually gonna be a basis of any type of breakdown of isoleucine, leucine, and valine. Now, as far as my thoughts on this product, I am absolutely in love with this product, okay? This is probably one of the best deals that you can find on Amazon right now. And I'll also include a picture of some of the other products that you see. But if you look, you can see that this product, at least if you have Prime, it's marked and sold as $107.62. That's 10 pounds of your basic vanilla protein. Most of the time they have a vanilla and a chocolate flavor, but as far as right now, as I'm making this video, they don't have the chocolate flavor. They only have the vanilla, but the vanilla is bomb. Like I use the vanilla in pretty much almost anything. I use it in my protein coffees that I make. I use it in my smoothies. I use it in a lot of my cookings. I use it in my oatmeal. It is very, very versatile. And like I said, it is not a heavy flavor. It's not overly sweet, so you don't have to worry about that. You can utilize it in many types of cookings and many types of things. It's a good balanced flavor. As far as stomach-wise, how it feels, it's not too bad on the stomach. It goes down smoothly. It feels good overall. It's not too like bloaty feeling. It's not too heavy. I'm able to utilize 2 double scoop shakes a day roughly if I'm able to and have that product on hand. And I'm able to operate just fine as long as you keep your fiber intake at a high amount, and then you should be okay. As far as feelings of metabolism, I feel like it breaks down rather well, at least with my body. You know, I'm able to use it in between meals. Like I said, I can mix it with my coffee. What I used to really do is actually use it, mix it with my coffee and make like a little protein coffee. I know it sounds very off and it sounds like it'd be horrible on your stomach and horrible on your shit, but then after a while, once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad, and it actually helps for my coffee to feel a little bit more heavy and sustainable on my stomach. It's not for everybody. Again, all bodybuilders know we got all weird ass shit that we be doing to try to get a few grams of protein in, but still, overall, it feels very good on the stomach. It's not too heavy. One big thing that I do like about this protein is actually the texture. So I'm actually a big fan of fluffier proteins. Now, as what I mean by fluffy is I like a protein that is a little bit looser, hence why I do like proteins that don't have all the extra little chunks and cookies and kibbles and bits that everybody like to have in it. I just like having a just simple basic protein. That way it can just be a lot more smooth on the stomach, and it's a lot more smooth when I utilize it in just various different things. And this, you know, doesn't clump up in cups. It's able to break down. It breaks down in water very well. It breaks down in milk very, very well. It blends super nicely. It breaks down in hot liquids, cold liquids, extremely, extremely well. No graininess, no extremely bitter protein taste that you get from a lot of other proteins on the market. Not gonna mention names, but at the end of the day, you have a very good basic protein. I use this product all the time. Like I said, you cannot find a better deal, in my opinion, on Amazon right now for that type of thing. As far as just a regular protein that you're looking for, trying to catch a deal, 10-pounder bag, $107 at this very moment. $107.62 if you have Prime. Go ahead, hop on this deal, do check it out. I give this product an 8 out of 10. You know, I use it consistently. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Very, very good product. I will continue to use this until I find a better deal on Amazon. This is one of the best deals, like I said, that you can find on Amazon. And compared to some others that you do see on there, I feel like this is one of the better ones that you can get a bang for your buck, and it has actually quality reviews coming from a lot of other people. I'd say go check it out. At the end of the day, we're gonna end it here, guys. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Please include any comments down below what you think about this product. Any type of proteins that you guys like. What are kind of flavors that you guys like? Do you guys like the little sweet, decadent stuff? If you do, you know, let me know in the comments. If you guys got any recommendations for any other proteins that you guys like to use, or any others that you want to have a more in-depth synopsis on, please let me know in the comments. We can go and check that out right here. Like I said, we have some more content coming soon. We have some more proteins and some more pre-workouts that we're going to be reviewing. And as always, we're going to be continuing the road to 250. And at the end of the day, guys, this is Zinni here coming from Holy Kinetics. Peace.